gotta think about too, like, as black men in the last, well, there's a extensive amount of reasons.
Right.
But we've had a history in the last 30 years or 40 years or so of not being there. I'm a product of it, you know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, every one of my friends are a product of it. You know what I'm saying? But I know that me and you had a conversation recently about black fathers, and we are actually in America the most present, and we do the most with our kids out of every other race in America. And I wanna say that I like the fact that I'm seeing us showcase that now. But realistically, if you really think about it, it's because we were all products of what we didn't have.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it is a backhanded compliment, because that's not the history of our lineage or history of our, culture.
Yeah.
It's just been a small detour that our culture has taken for very different various different reasons.
I absolutely hate it. Only because niggas think that's the bar.
Yeah.
Yo, I got my son. I'm with my son. It's more than that. You gotta nurture, teach, put this and that, install this and that. You talk about I'm just with him.
Come on.
And that's a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes be like, yo, at least I got my son, because you ain't got your, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the standard.
But on the other hand, I can't teach what was never taught to me. I mean, and that's what the self-development is, right? Because a lot of people use that excuse of, well, I never had, but you got to go out and get that knowledge so that you can grow your village, right?
Yeah. Whenever they make that excuse, I'll be ready to go at them.
Yeah.
Baby, let's sit down real quick. Because you know what? If you're going to keep on justifying your lack of being a father, you're not going to make any progress. And that's going to impact that child and the whole community that's involved with raising that child. You can't continue to let that be your excuse.
Absolutely.
If you were on your last and you needed to find a job, are you not going to get up and try to make something shake, make something work?
Yeah, you are.
So you can't say because I didn't have a father, I completely understand that. Yeah, you probably didn't have a model figure to teach you something, but now there's so many resources, so many people that you can connect with to at least make an attempt to learn how to be present.
These TV shows that showed us what
I'm sorry.
This nigga just said
Wait a
Fresh
minute.
Prince. Uncle Phil was real.
But
Why he don't want me, man?
I think
that was such a sad.
The dope thing I think that happened with black men is that we stopped being cool with bullshit behavior.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know him, right? But let's say we get cool and I find out he's a deadbeat father, he can't be around me.
Yeah.
Which he's not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For sure.
But, and when that happens, men are like, yo, all right, we holding you accountable. I don't even care if your baby mother's the worst baby mother in the history. You gonna maximize all your efforts to try to be there for your child.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And
100%.
we hold each other to that standard. So I do think that just being with your kid is not enough, of course, right? As a parent.
Yeah.
But at the same time, being there is a step in the right direction.
100%.
So like, based on like the last 30, 40 years of the history that we just had, I'd rather just move in a progressive way.
Yeah.
And I want to see it, and I'm happy that I'm seeing it, because the fact that people are thinking in their brain that it's normal for us not to be there is the issue. You know what I'm saying?
And it's unfortunate, because for me, growing up with an active father in my household, that was my norm. My dad, I cannot tell you a time my dad was not in the house at night when I was going to sleep, or in the morning when I woke up. So when people talk about, the absence of fathers, or just, what that looks like, what that experience is, I'd be heartbroken for real. Like, I don't know where my life would be if I didn't have my daddy. If my daddy wasn't, if he was not active, I don't know, girl, because
not without my daddy.
my mama just my mama. I don't know, baby. I love you, girl. I love you, girl. But she is not, her personality and my personality are so different. Like, she is I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna be a lady until you make me mad. Yeah, she's very feminine. And I don't think that I would be the person that I am today if it was just her raising me. Yeah. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but the world would never know. Before I wanna get into this one. You're dating someone, they have baby mom or baby daddy. You guys been together for a year, some change, whatever. The baby mama wants to add you on Facebook. How y'all feel about that?
Add him. She can add him.
Confirm.
She can add me.
Okay.
What's the problem?
Why not?
I think it's different for men.
Kittie, what's the face?
You're going to get what you're looking for. You're
Kittie, what?
going to get what you're looking for.
That's so violent.
I like that.
What's the face? That eyebrow went up like
You
the
can
rock.
take it either way you get it.
You said she gonna sit in that friend. She gonna sit in friend purgatory.
Yes, you
You were blocked
blocked before you found him.
Oh man, come on now.
You were blocked. I found you first.
Wait, you dated somebody for a year, because maybe I didn't get it right. You dated somebody for a year,
Yeah.
and baby mama.
They found you on Facebook and wanted to add you.
And you said she was blocked before.
You were blocked
Before you-
And I asked why.
You
Because
can't
we
even
ain't
ask.
finna do all that. Let me say something.
No, you can't. But it's a baby mama.
Let
You
me
gotta
say
build
something.
this
Look,
woman.
no, because I've been through that. That's just what it is, okay? And it's like, look, when you and him got issues, I don't want you hit me up. When I take the kids
Don't
out
hit
and
me up,
stuff, I
facts.
don't want you to see what I'm doing. When we making big moves, I don't want to be no jealousy because I've lived that and I've seen it.
Yeah.
So now, baby, you pre-blocked, okay? The moment I get your name,
Well, I gotta make a new page, and let me tell you why. I'm gonna make a new page. I'm not gonna add you, but there was a time when my child's father, after we broke up, he was dating, and you know he would have my son for like a week or whatever, spring break, whatever, and I don't know who's around. I don't know what y'all doing. And at that time, he really had a thing for strippers.
Oh.
No big deal.
Yes, it is.
No big deal. I'm not gonna say anything like that, but I really wanted to know, like, what type of, what type of lifestyle you got around my son, like, what's going on? So I did do a little searching. Now I didn't add nobody, but I was like, hold on. Okay, she look like she got a good head on her shoulders. Yeah, she look like she can read. Okay.
Look like she can read. It's crazy.
Yeah. And because I know a lot of people, I'm gonna search it. I'm gonna find the people that know you. Hey, keep up on the radar.
But you know, it's that, keep your, what do you say? Keep your enemies
closer.
Yeah, because I want to know what you got going on, who you got around my kids. You feel me?
I do.
Make
I
sure
wanna
that
know
you
your
ain't in no
energy.
vulnerable position where you made a dumbass decision to the point where now this dude might be touching on you, beating on you.
And then what? Yeah.
And now I got to get involved, and I'm not even in your household. 'Cause now you got me involved. I'm like, yo, I'm only going to jail for my kids and my family at this point in my life.
But only the first two, right? Not the 3, 4, 5.
Hell no.
You're not gonna.
I think that's why I'm grateful that, like I was saying previously, that my kids are so vocal. Like that's why I'm so grateful. I've always created that space for my kids to be able to just open up.
For sure.
My kids don't hide nothing.
Oh, they ain't playing.
If you said something disrespectful to them, they calling me,
Right.
they getting to me in some type of way, and you better hope they don't record you.
Right.
But that's what I love because I'm not a hypervigilant person, so I don't want to like keep my mind running on what's possibly happening. Like I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to sit, watch my kids enough. I can make enough observation. I know my children to know when something's off. But my children will always tell me, hey, we don't like this person. We don't like the way they talk to daddy. We don't. And then it's
So
like,
it's
okay,
probably
I'm
harder
making
with
this.
younger children then.
It is.
When they're
With
not-
super young
yeah.
kids that can't vocalize anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta listen. That's a whole nother conversation.
Okay.
'Cause, baby,
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah,
Why you touching your
my-
pamper? Why you doing this and
Wait,
that?
no.
It's too much.
My baby,
That is another
my
conversation.
baby,
You
my
know,
baby
you
couldn't.
don't
Not
know
to this
what's
day.
going on.
He got full blown conversations at this point. But no, we're not doing all that. Going over here, going over there. I just had to tell my daughters. My daughter texted me yesterday like, "Oh, can I have a sleepover at such and such house?" No, because I haven't met her daddy.
Yikes.
I know her mama, but it's men
Yes,
over there
I
too,
feel
and I don't
you.
play
Yep.
like that.
Right, who you got around my kids? I don't know your cousins like that. Who you
Yeah,
got, like,
because you
that's
gonna get
why
you
I
get
hate
you would get kicked right in your motherfucking
I
sternum
hate
fucking
that
around with
separate
mine.
household. You know that separate
Yeah.
household is
It's
too
a
much
lot.
paranoia.
It's a lot.
You know what I mean?
It is.